let's say it's a finance organization who is recruiting for a developer, just being aware of the fact that you need to kind of tailor, to some extent, your application needs to be available for all audiences. So it needs to tick a box for an internal person that doesn't understand the tech quite so well. So you've spelt out, you've extrapolated, not making the assumption that someone knows that, .NET and C# are so heavily interrelated. Don't kind of, or that someone working with React, modern version of React is using TypeScript. They're not necessarily going to need know that. So you need to just kind of spell out a little bit more, go to that extra step to kind of help facilitate that.
So could I sum that first bit up, Guy, as saying that, to the example of a finance one, the internal recruiter might be familiar with finance, but might not be a technical recruiter.
Possibly,
they could be, say, used to recruiting front office staff and not used to recruiting software engineers. So you need to be a bit more aware that they might not have that technical background, and you might need to lay out a clear path for them and sell yourself a little bit more of how you fit the role.
100%.
Okay, cool. And I guess in contrast, boutique agency, what's that going to be like? Far more knowledgeable?
Yeah, so broadly speaking, I now run my own agency, and I've been doing tech recruitment for coming up to 11 years. So I can't read or write code, and I wouldn't pretend that I ever could, but I can hold a good conversation with an engineer and, hold my own, understand on a high level basis the suitability to a certain extent.